Giftings have been ignited. We cannot go into this new season not fully armed with the armor of God. Amen? Amen. We can't go in half girded. We have to go in full girded because the enemy can come from anywhere. So with round one is said to yourself preparing for the fight. Preparing for the fight. That's round one. Amen. That's round one of this boxing match in this season. Is preparing for the fight. How do we prepare for the fight? Young people, how do you prepare for school? That's going to be your biggest fight this season, is preparing for school and dealing with different things like bullies and dealing with teachers that you don't like and dealing with homework that you don't want to do and taking tests that you don't want to take. I'm being real because I was in school and I did not like tests. That's even for some of us college people who are getting ready to go in college. That is getting ready to be our biggest fight. And dealing with professors who really don't want to help you but just want to get you out the way. Dealing with college math that you really don't like. Amen. See, so I'm with you. Glory to God. Amen. So, and that is going to be our biggest fight for some of us. Because some of us in here are still in college. Some of us are still in high school. Some of us are even in middle school, getting ready to go to high school, elementary, whatever. But that is going to be our biggest fight. So how do we prepare for this? The first thing is knowing who you are to yourself. Knowing who you are. When you step into a building, you should know who you are. Nobody should be able to change you. Amen? That is something Apostle Roach has really instilled in me. I've been with City of Refuge for almost a year now, come August, come next week. And that is something Overseer and Apostle really instilled in me, is know who you are. Every week it was know who you are. Every week it was, why are you depressed? Know who you are. And I really didn't understand that, but now I understand. If you can go into a place and you instantly change, that means you don't know who you are. That's right. You don't know who you are in God. You don't. You have to know who you are to withstand this fight this season. Your friends can change you. They can, if you allow them. The enemy can work through your friends to change you. The enemy can get into the minds of your friends, and it can change you. How do I know? Prime example. I never, ever in my life, ever, when I was in school, smoked, ever. Because I didn't know who I was. When I hit middle school, I became a weed head. Come on. Why? Because I didn't know who I was. Come on. I was unprepared for the fight. Amen? Amen. So know who you are. The second thing to preparing yourself for the fight is praying. A lot of the things we don't like to do. Pray. Come on. Lay before God. Overseer Walker is good. He's a good person to say, well, baby, you got to pray. I don't want to pray. I want you to tell me what I need to do. Well, honey, I can't tell you. You got to pray. And that is the hardest thing for you to do when you don't know who you are. Amen? You have to know how to pray. No, I'm not talking about spitting out, speaking in tongues, and all of that. No. But have your own prayer life with God. 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour. However you pray to God, pray in your own way. Sometimes just talking to God like this, God, listen, I need you right now, because if you don't come down here right now and touch me, there is going to be a problem. Sometimes talking to God like that helps. It helps me sometimes. It helps me sometimes. Because sometimes Apostle Roach, boy, he can say some things, and I'll be like, listen, you know what? I have to go downstairs and be like, God, listen. I can't hit him, because if I hit him, it'll be out of order. I can't throw that there. Amen. But a sidebar, I tell Apostle all the time, he upsets me. I tell him all the time, you know what? You're mean, and I'm going to throw some jam at you. I be telling him that all the time, take some grape jam and throw it at you. And he'd be like, jump. Okay. Jump. But you have to pray. Everybody understands so far? You have to pray. Even the little kids. Some little kids, you may not know how to pray. And just saying, if you parents can teach your kids, the easy prayer. Lord, bless me and keep me. Lord, make your face shine upon me and be gracious unto me. Lord, lift your countenance upon me and give me peace. I used to have to say that every day when I was going to school, and it used to keep me. Bishop Alexander used to tell, when I would go to her church from time to time, she used to say, baby, honey, when want to say something you ain't got no business, or do something you ain't got no business, honey, say Jesus, Savior, Pilot, Min.
Yes.
What? So then Uncle Andre would come to me and say, well, my mom used to tell me, say Jesus, Savior, Pilot, Min. And I didn't understand that. So then when I did get mad at my teachers, or I did get mad with certain people like my parents or something like that, and I would, ooh, you just Jesus, Savior, Pilot, Min. Because it would keep me from doing things that would make me lose the fight that I was in. Amen? So that's the second thing. The third thing in preparing for this fight is having that time with God. Sometimes just taking out a little bit of time, as your overseer says. He says, snack on something. Snack on something daily. Snack on something that'll help you get through the week. And I'm like, snack on something. You talking about fruit snacks, shade. You talking about juice and stuff like that. But he was like, no, seriously. Snack on the word. Pick a scripture. Read it. Study it. Ponder on it. Something that'll get you through the week. Amen?
Amen.
Even us younger ones, we can read something and we can ponder on it and we can think on it. It could be a story, Daniel and the lions, David and Goliath. God will give you a revelation on the same story that you've read for years and years and years. You will get a different interpretation about it.
Yes.
Every time you read something.
Come on.
I really didn't understand why Overseer would say, you gotta read your word. He stopped me one night. He said, the Lord told me you don't read your word. I don't. And I was thinking in my mind, I was like, God, you ain't gotta tell him that. I tell that myself. I know I don't read.